What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video for you guys. Please make sure you start this video all by clicking that thumbs up button right below this video. And also if you're in your mobile phone, click the like button and share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or wherever you share our videos. I have some good news for you guys. We have reached our donation goal for the Skorpion Show Barbecue 2014. I want to say thank you to all 72 contributors to our barbecue. The barbecue will be held Saturday, August 16th from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Y'all knew it was going to start later and then end later too, but still come on out. We're also doing our school drive, so if you come, please bring school supplies for the children, book bags, pencils, paper, binders, what they call, that's the same thing. Look, trapper keepers, whatever. Please donate whatever you can. I know they're not called trapper keepers no more. Also, if you still wanted to donate, the donation is still open. We're going to keep the donations open until August 15th, which is the day before our barbecue. So if you have still been planning to donate and still want to, you can do so because the help is definitely needed. And again, 20% of all donations, of all the total donation, goes towards our annual school drive as well. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm just super excited for the barbecue now. It's like we're finally getting here. I've been ordering stuff for the barbecue, so it's like we're getting there. And you know, I'm really, really happy about it and can't wait to meet y'all on August the 16th. Oh my God, I'm just so excited. Just know that. I don't know what else to say. Do you have anything to say? I don't know what else to say. Just thank y'all so much. Yeah, I'm really happy. And also, you guys, I haven't really been talking about it much, but I am going on a trip at the end of August. I'm going to the Bahamas, so I'll be there from Monday to Saturday on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise before. Please tell me what to expect if you can. Like, I'm excited. So don't look for a Skorpion Show video that week. That's going to be our off weekend. We may take the week off during the barbecue as well because what?
You know, there will be 2 or 3 videos uploaded while he's on that ship.
No, it's not. I did some research. Internet costs too much for the plane.
You're going to find a way.
Internet costs too much.
You're going to find a way. Every time he says he's not going to upload, there's always something.
No, not unless. Only thing I was thinking, like, if we did do something, it would be videos pre-recorded. Where I guess we just talk about any topic we want to talk about, and then it posts automatically. That's the only thing that came through my head, because it's people really, even though if a video is not posted and people watch it, they will ask, where is it? So.
Not if you let them know that there's not one being.
Oh, they'll still hound you. Because you get them people, you say, talk. What would you like us to talk about? We just talked about this 2 days ago.
Those are the folks that I ignore. See, when I go on vacation, I know how to go on vacation. Like, I didn't go on a vacation this past Saturday, but I was on vacation from social media. And this girl at my job asked me 2 days ago. She said, I didn't see you posted nothing that much this weekend. I said, yeah, because I was very busy this weekend. I know how to take a break.
Yes, well, that's going to be my first social media break. It'll be, hey y'all, I'm off to the Bahamas, and then y'all hear from me that Saturday.
Can you do me a favor? Can you turn it off?
Yes, it does need to be off because I am tired of my TV. Like, ever since, because I was watching The View this morning, and The View.
It looked like it got heated.
What
were they talking about? They were talking about something with a woman, and when they showed that lady's mugshot.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that because that's going to be a topic. Because I feel bad for that lady, but there are some, some things I want to talk about that. But I was watching The View, and The View had got preempted, of course. Because I was just thinking about this. I was like, when people cut in the shows, like, people get mad about The Price is Right, but I happened to be watching The View. But I wasn't that mad, but I did want to see Kim Fields. But anyway, they cut through, and then they was talking about, I knew something serious. He was talking about another Malaysia Airlines plane went down. The first thing that went through my mind is like, oh my God, another somebody must have committed suicide with these planes down. And then when I tweeted it, someone was like, no, somebody shot the plane down. But at that time, ABC wasn't
Reporting that.
they wasn't reporting that the plane got shot down. So I mean, we had like maybe 4 hours of different reports, and then it was like confirmed that the plane got shot down at the Ukrainian-Russian border, and each side is sitting here blaming each other about it. Ukraine saying Russia did it, Russia saying Ukraine did it. It's like nobody wants to take responsibility for this. If anything, no plane should be getting shot down at all.
Especially not a passenger.
No,
plane.
not a passenger plane. And I know that it's so much going on in the world, and I've been so worried about getting these videos up and what's going on with this and what's going on with that I really haven't taken the time to see all that, what's going on in the world. Because I know that these countries, they always fighting each other. They've been fighting each other since I've been watching CNN, since like 97. Like these countries over there, they're always fighting over power, who owns this, who don't own this. It's just, to me, I just looked at it as normal. But now, like, bitch, you shooting down planes. I want to know what was the agenda of shooting down a plane. Y'all, now our government is going to get into this because they were saying that President Obama was on the phone with Putin before, either during the plane crash, like they saying either Obama found out afterwards or he found out during the phone conversation with Putin, or they don't know how long Putin knew what happened. It's just so much going on, and my heart goes out to all those 295 people that was on that plane. 15 crew, 280 passengers, all shot down. And you know what?
That's a large crew.
Yes, that's a big ass plane. I think they said a Boeing 777 plane.
And 15 crew members?
Yeah, 15 crew members. That's a huge plane.
Right, because
they're flying from.
Yeah, but some flights don't even have more than like 5 flight attendants, let alone 15 crew members. That's a lot of crew members. You sure it was 15?
15 crew, 280 passengers.
Wow.
Because that's a long flight. I can't remember what country, but let's say they flying from Europe all the way to Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah,
that's a long ass flight.
Yeah, but regardless of how long the flight is, 15 crew members, that's a lot of flight attendants for a plane.
Well, that doesn't specifically mean that it's just flight attendants, because you got the pilot.
But it's usually, what, 3 pilots?
Yeah, a couple pilots. Then you got the crew. Some crew got to sleep, and then the other ones got to work.
No, that's not how it goes on a flight. And you've flown long enough to know.
Yes, I know that. Normally when I normally fly.
It's the same flight attendants that you see throughout the whole flight.
But listen. But when I flew to London, actually I flew to London on this day.
I'm just saying that sounds like a large.
It was a lot of people on there. You had people on the first floor and there's people on the second floor.
Yeah, that's because you were flying a 747.
Okay.
A 747 is a plane that has 2 floors, upstairs and a downstairs.
Well, maybe I got the numbers of the plane mixed up, but it was a big ass plane.
You got a lot of numbers mixed up.
But what they saying is,
listen, right.
What they saying on the news.
Because you seem to get a lot of numbers mixed up. Don't mix those numbers up.
But what they said on the news was...
You don't know what they said because you was half asleep.
Yes, I was. But, okay, I don't know how the hell I watched Al Jazeera. Like, I've never watched Al Jazeera.
I went to my friend's house the other day, and he was watching Telemundo.
He speaks Spanish?
That's what I asked him when I walked in there. I said, wait a minute. Do you speak Spanish? And mind you know how sometimes somebody may have the TV on the channel and they accidentally...
Yes.
But when I sat my ass down on that couch, the TV was still on Telemundo. I said, okay, so when are you going to turn the channel?
Well, maybe he was watching the World Cup.
He going to say, oh, I wasn't paying attention. Yes, you were, because this TV was regular on Telemundo. Mm-hmm. And then when he went to the guide, because he got direct TV, when he went to the guide, all the channels near it was Telemundo channels. I'm like, but what the hell?
Okay, maybe
you watch, something you tell me. If you speak and tell me.
Spanish show.
Right. Say cara, say cara, say cara.
That's not Sarah K. Sarah.
Yeah, well, hey, that too. But let me know. When I come to your house, you let me know what the deal is.
Because he watches Spanish shit.
Well, yeah, because I don't know. Then I started asking. I said, well, you never told me you had a roommate. I don't have a roommate. Well, who's watching this?
Oh, my God.
The dog's not watching this.
He probably was watching the World Cup and didn't want you to know.
No, it wasn't on the World Cup. It was on a Spanish soap opera. I knew what I was watching.
Well, he probably fell asleep watching it,
He didn't fall asleep watching that. He was watching it.
Well, I tried to help you. Shit. Some people watch it.
Yeah, just let me know. But don't think I'm gonna sit there and watch it with you, because I don't know what the hell they talk. I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's right. I said, "Where's the remote?" Because I can't take another second of this. Then she started getting loud in Spanish, and you know how they get.
Yes, very dramatic.
Very
and then
dramatic.
The music,
yeah,
you can tell what they saying.
I just knew she was cussing him out in Spanish, and I said, "Well, you know what? I can't understand, and I'm getting mad because I want to see what she's saying while she's cussing him out, and I'm getting mad because I don't understand. So now you need to find a remote so we can turn the channel
and find something
and
else.
find something fast." And guess what was on when he changed the channel?
What?
Low Down Dirty Shame.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Well, I did.
What's that? 94.
Yes.
Low Down Dirty Shame. Oh my God.
And it was on the scene when he shot Wayman, and Wayman thought he got shot in the club. But it was red wine.
Oh my God. Shout out to Netflix, because I have watched My Girl. Y'all know everybody's seen My Girl, but I don't think nobody's seen My Girl 2. And I ain't had nothing else to do, so I watched My Girl 2, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't.
My Girl
that
2
bad.
was with
Anna Schlumsky, and
that's when she got older.
she got older.
Yeah.
And she had to do a report on like who was her greatest who was the person that she would have liked to meet, and why, and what was their biggest accomplishment.
And it was like a relative, right? Or
Yeah,
not?
her mother.
Yeah, her mother, right. I knew it was something
So
like that.
she went out to California, child, and it was
Was
a
Jamie
good
Lee
story.
Curtis her mom?
No, stepmom. But Jamie Lee Curtis was a stepmom.
And My Girl 2?
And My Girl the
Yeah, I knew Jamie Lee Curtis was in one of them.
Mm-hmm. She's in both of them. She had the baby in the second one. It was good. Right. Most sequels are not good, but it was pretty good to me. So shout out to them. And yeah, what else is in the news?
Well, you know, we discovered that there's going to be a sequel to Mrs. Doubtfire.
Is it really? Are they really going to do it? Because I heard that they was going to do it, and then
Well, we
they
saw it
didn't
with our
wanna do
own
it.
eyes.
Mrs. Doubtfire too.
Yeah, it's coming out next year, 2015.
But some people say that they're not going to be in the movie.
Who's some people?
The little girl's not going to be in the movie.
Well, that's all right because
And
she's.
Sally Field is not going to be in the movie.
But that's all right because he can find another. First of all, the first one wasn't surrounded by Sally Field, so we don't need her in the movie. The little girl, we don't need her in the movie either because she's grown now. So it's not like we're gonna remember. She can get a new, just like they did on Roseanne. They got a new Becky.
Yeah, I was reading
Fresh
about.
Prince. They got a new mom. So who's gonna make a difference? We can.
I was reading about Roseanne the other day. That's so weird. And I found out that what's his name, Dan Aykroyd? Well, not Dan Aykroyd, John Goodman. He was having problems with, Roseanne blowing up on the set. So they said that he was either killed off or he had a heart attack or some shit. I know you would know, because I didn't watch
Well,
Roseanne.
I didn't start watching Roseanne until probably a few years ago. I didn't watch it
like the
either.
reruns.
Because I didn't. At that time when Roseanne was on, I was too young to understand the comedy.
Yeah.
Now I understand it.
But they said her ass was she used to blow up on set all the time, and that they had different Darlene's, and that
No, it wasn't different Darlene's, different Becky's. Darlene stayed the same.
Becky's, Darlene's, bitch, they all the same to me. Cause they never mind. Oh, don't even think that. Don't think that.
I didn't say it.
Don't think that. No.
I didn't say it.
But then she was like, "You're not yourself lately." Like they said that Roseanne played different jokes on the different Becky's. Child.
She did on the show.
Yeah.
That's true. They all did. Like they were writing a different line in the show. Like, Becky, you don't seem like yourself. And then the audience would laugh because it was a new Becky.
Yeah, and that other Becky, she was too booked to keep doing. Like, bitch, you end when you can go to work and then take a job doing something else, and they fill your character in. Then you could come back and then switch from time to time.
No, I don't remember ever seeing. She left once she left the show. She left. When did
They said she came back.
I don't never remember seeing her come back.
When I be on Wikipedia, I be reading a lot, but that don't.
First of all, I was about to say because Wikipedia, you and I can go on Wikipedia and erase something and put something in. I watch Roseanne now, and I can tell you, after the new Becky came in, the old Becky did not come back.
Have you watched all 200 and something episodes?
I don't have to. That's just like saying once the new Aunt Viv came in, the old Becky.
And we know
Either she's gonna stay or she's gonna go.
Never the same, okay? And she's still bitter after losing that job.
Okay? She don't like nobody 20 years later. Nobody is on her register. What? Are you
You
kidding
better
me?
be careful.
You better.
And I seen that video y'all put up.
Yeah, she did.
And let
she
me
got
tell
one
you
coins
about
together.
that.
She wrote that letter. I was there when she wrote it.
You're like, let me tell y'all something.
She don't play with them. And she damn sure don't play with Will Smith. She said, I don't care how big you are. I don't care how many movies you done filled the audience. I don't care how many number one movies you have. I don't care how much money you have.
Yeah, but
I don't
people
see it for
change.
you.
She need to let that go, baby.
She does need to let that go. That was 20 years ago. Let that go.
I'm surprised she hasn't written a story about Will and Jada's kids now.
That's none of her business.
I know it's not, but she think everything else is her business.
She'll really get attacked if she talk about the kids, because it's really not her business. You know, we all know that Will and Jada let their kids run amok. Anytime Jaden goes to Kim and Kanye's wedding dressed as a bunny.
Yes.
Well, why would he do that? Why would he dress like that? He was dressed in a costume, and it wasn't a costume party, it was a wedding.
Okay.
That just goes to show you how much he thought of them.
Well, Kim Kardashian making that money off that app.
Okay, because they said she's reported to make $85 million.
Yes, and you know, that's 50. We need to make an app and make something going.
That's a lot of money, Kevin.
But when that's a hell of a lot of money.
$85 million.
Listen, now the app is free, and during the game, like you know how y'all play games on your apps, sometimes they charge you if you want to get certain things.
Right.
So she'll charge them like to buy shoes and everything. But they saying a bunch of these kids and stuff, they probably using their mother's credit cards and purchasing things and buying this and buying that.
That ain't got nothing to do with Kim.
And that's making her empire rich because that's the app.
But they don't have nothing to do with Kim.
Oh no, not what you do. But you better have your phone on lockdown or something. But
right.
Yeah, but they're able to buy stuff.
What your kids use to buy my stuff on my app has nothing to do with me as long as they buy it. Now it's your problem if your kids have access to your credit card. That's your problem.
Now see, I asked a legitimate question today, which got me into my first Twitter feud all year. I asked, is Kim Kardashian literally teaching girls how to be a whore and make it through the industry?
Now,
because why would I ask that?
Yeah,
okay, first of all, she's saying you have to date the hottest guys. You have to date someone famous. You got to they already propositioned her to do a sex tape. Like that's inside of the app. You buying these clothes, you gotta look like this, you gotta wear that, you got to have the hottest shoes. I'm gonna take you to this party, and then I'll introduce you to meet this person. It was just like, what is the real purpose of this game? To be an A-list actress, that's the goal. So you start on the E-list instead of being on the F-list and work your way up to the A-list.
Okay, now let me just, in Kim Kardashian's defense, because I love to defend.
Well, I'm not calling her a whore, I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, you're asking a question. But in her defense, because apparently you said you got into an argument with people, so apparently they took offense to it.
Oh, no. I didn't get into an argument with our audience. It was just one person that took offense and figured, well, I'll talk about your weight. Well, go ahead, bitch.
Well, somebody took offense to what you said.
Yeah.
So let me just say this. I don't think that she's necessarily teaching people how to be a whore, okay? Because I'm sure that's not how she categorizes herself as a whore.
Of course not.
But what I think she's doing is making fun of a situation that how people paint her out to be. This is how y'all paint me out to be, so now I'm going to make a game of it. Now, not only have I made money off of y'all by having 8 seasons of Me and My Family, which everybody says we do absolutely nothing, but we're making all this money while you guys are watching us do absolutely nothing. Now I'm going to make more money off of you guys actually paying to try to be, quote unquote, me, because this is what the media out there has portrayed me as, a whore. Now, does anybody really think that they can become a Hollywood actress off a game app? I would hope not, because if that's what you think, then you're just as dumb as the gum on the bottom of my shirt. Okay? I think what Kim Kardashian is doing is making fun with this app. Naturally, people think she's a whore. Just like naturally, remember a few years ago when people used to call us Pumbaa and Timon? And we used to make fun of that. Like, yeah, okay, this is me and Kevin. You know, we'd laugh at it. That's what people do. They make fun of themselves. What do they say? When you can make fun of yourself. And I think that's what she's doing. I don't think she's trying to train people on how to be a whore, because if you allow Kim Kardashian in an app to train you how to be a whore, some of the situations that go on is probably how real life Hollywood is. Like, when you first start off, you're working in a store, you give her a free dress, and then once you get a free dress, she invites you to real life Hollywood for who?
I think that probably goes on in the industry.
Yeah, but for who? Is it for people who actually work, or is it for people who want to be famous just by sleeping around?
Well, see, I don't actually know, but I think that a lot of stuff goes hand in hand with this industry.
Well, let me tell you something. Kim Kardashian and whoever it is that she teamed up with to make this app, damn sure knew what they were doing. Because she's reported to make about $85 million with this app alone, I guess this year.
They're going to estimate that by the end of this year, it'll be $200 million total.
I mean, you know, I don't look at stuff literally like that. Like, I don't know whoever it was that you were arguing with, maybe they're a big fan of Kim Kardashian's like I am, and they took offense to it because they probably said, well, you know, why would you think that she's trying to make people become a whore? But in any event, I don't think that's what the purpose of this app is.
I'm not saying a whore. I'm talking about whore your way through the industry.
Yeah, well, a whore.
A whore just sleeps with everybody.
Well, a whore in your way.
Well, you know what?
Are you listening to your... What the fuck is
Well, you know what? No. You know what? You got fame whores, then you got whores.
Whore. At the end of the day, that's the last word. Whore.
Well, we know Kim Kardashian worked her way up. Well, I'm sorry because the ear was off.
No, it feels good. Well, I mean, she worked her way up, whatever the case may be, but she worked her way up a legitimate way, and I don't care what anybody says. Kim Kardashian made a sex tape with her.
She took a negative?
Yes, she took a negative and turned it into a positive. Kim Kardashian made a sex tape with her then boyfriend, who turned around and leaked the tape
and sold it.
And what did she do? Her family turned around and said, well, bitch, we're going to take this negative and turn it into a positive.
Kris Jenner being a mama manager.
Being a smart woman that she is.
And she don't think she don't get no cut off that.
Of course she does.
Oh my God.
But I don't think it's anything wrong with them doing that. You know what I mean? I mean, she took a negative and turned it into a positive by saying, okay, well, bitch, since you want to release this tape, I'm going to make sure I'm going to get a cut in it too. You ain't just going to release it and think you going to get all the money. I'm going to get a cut in it too. And you know what? Not only that, but I'm going to make sure that me and my family, we get our own reality show. And while we're rising to the top, you're becoming a nobody because nobody remembers anymore. Nobody talks about
Oh, I think they remember him.
You know they remember him, but come on, Kevin. Ray J is nowhere on the platform that Kim Kardashian is on. No. That's what I'm saying. That's how you turn a negative into a positive.
Well, we'll see what he's giving on this Love and Hip Hop LA.
Child,
I don't know.
You know what?
I think, Ray J stayed with a job, though, because he's always hosting something or somewhere.
He's always hosting something that nobody watches.
Well, see, I don't watch Bad Girls Club, but our viewers love that damn show.
Well, yeah, they do, but I don't really... What? I'm not watching that. And I'm damn sure not watching him host that.
Then he hosts one of the Bad Girls Battle Club, some shit. I don't know. I don't watch.
Let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question. If Ray J was walking down one side of the street and Kim Kardashian was walking down the other side, who do you think the paparazzi are going to run to?
They're going to run to Kim, of course.
End of story.
Of course.
End of story.
Try that.
End of fucking story.
Who would you run to?
I would run to Kim.
I know you would.
I'm not going to run to Ray J. I'm just not going to run to him. I like Kim Kardashian. I don't say anything negative about her because I think that a lot of people have miscategorized her. This is somebody who turned a negative situation in her life into a positive, and because she did that, people call her a whore. Because she's dated and slept with all these different men and athletes, she's a whore. But how many of you have done that?
Let's see. Did I accidentally block somebody?
How many of you done that? A lot of people have done that. And because nobody knows that they did it, then Kim Kardashian is somewhat a whore. This is why it goes back to when we were watching, what's the name the other day on Kiki's show? Carucci. We felt bad for her because here this is a young lady who, like she said, I'm dating this big celebrity and then I got to deal with his even bigger ex-girlfriend. Like, who wants to go through that? Nobody wants to go through that, and nobody wants to go through that in public. It's bad enough that those of us that are not celebrities like us, some of us, I ain't never had to deal with this, but I have friends who had to deal with their current boo's exes. And it's not a big thing. But then when you got somebody like her who got to deal with the ex who's big and in the public eye, nobody wants to go through that. Like, do you honestly think Kim Kardashian wanted to have her ass exposed for the world to see? No, she didn't want that. Her goofy ass boyfriend put it out there, and now look at her.
But don't think putting out a sex tape is going to help you.
No, it's not.
Ask me. Child.
Nico, dyed hair. He had so much Beijing on his head, I couldn't believe it.
For the reunion?
No, for that confession thing that he had that day.
See, I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop
Somebody's
because
running up the steps.
I don't know. They're trying to get in the video. But I stopped watching it because I became bored with Love and Hip Hop. So that's why I don't review it. If Mikkel want to talk about some stuff like, you know, he's sure to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. I just know there's going to be a big fight.
I heard about the fight, and I will watch that and we will review it. But I lost interest in it because it's all fake to me. It looked like all the scenes were reshot like right after a lot of the stories came out, and it's supposed to be told in chronological order. Not let's record this week and put it in. And a lot of shows do that. Like they record after the fact, but then you know they reshoot stuff and put it in there. Like how Stevie J know about the Beyonce and Jay-Z elevator fight. Like how the fuck is that already in there in the confessional? But
right, and this is supposed to be filmed last year.
Yeah, so I just lost interest with it, and then I didn't like how they put what's his name, Stuart line into that. What? Benzino getting shot and his mom and all of that. I didn't like that. Like, why are y'all actually filming while he's in the hospital? Like, I didn't like that. But then again, that's reality TV for y'all. But yeah. And then if you notice, everybody on the show, they all fuck with each other in some kind of way. Somebody fucked somebody in the past, or going to fuck them in the future, and they're gonna get married. Like, bitch, man, yes, Stevie J, why are you tweeting Benzino girlfriend sucking his dick? Now the tweet would have been more impactful. She was sucking your dick,
but she's sucking his dick.
Like, why would you?
Don't we all do?
Why? Jocelyn
and I'm with Albia. How did he even get the picture?
Because Benzino sent it to him.
Why would you send your friend a picture of your girlfriend, not some hoe, not some skank on the street, but your girlfriend sucking your dick? That's something you're not supposed to do. Now, if it was a thought, then that's something totally different. But if it's your girlfriend, why would you take a picture of your girlfriend sucking your penis and then send it to your friend?
I gotta get off this tea that I'm not even gonna spill that. But yeah, it's just a mess. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
What you got the fart girl? Yeah. Thank God. I actually didn't have gas sex this time. Yeah. So Love and Hip Hop. Okay. Yeah, Love and Hip Hop has just been a mess. Then Jocelyn been in the studio. Oh my God! Did you see that? It must still make this, and I'm like,
but they booed
what
her
is that? Yes, they booed her, and I would too. She sounded like she was on Showtime at the Apollo, rapping about nothing, and the crowd wasn't here for it.
No, they weren't. And they didn't care if she was Johnson for Love and Hip Hop.
No, and speaking of Showtime at the Apollo, what is up with these judges on a Showtime at the Apollo? Let these girls sing and boo them. She want to take her time. Yes, they want to. Well, you know you got it, baby. And no, this is not American Idol. Showtime at the Apollo, either you boo or you sang or you stayed. And they need to make, that's how it was. Like, I loved Showtime at the Apollo when I was coming up. And I loved Steve Harvey. I was bad to see him go, but then Monique did a great job after she took over on the show. And anyway, I don't like the new Showtime at the Apollo, but shout out to them for all getting checks and stuff. And shout out to Love and Hip Hop for being dumb and getting a check. And Mona just be pimping y'all the fuck out. Like, y'all, these women don't have no respect for themselves. Then I seen Roland Martin tweet saying that when BET had the show Hot Ghetto Mess about to come out, and I do remember that, people got mad and the show ended up being canceled. So why don't y'all do the same thing? Because you know what? Love and Hip Hop is like an opera for some of these people. It's a soap opera. And I think a lot of people know that this shit is fake. Well, some people think it's really real, but you know what? They can't stop watching it. And if it's a show that can't stop being watched and is bringing in all of that money for VH1 with 4 million views every week, bitch, I'm not going to stop it just because you think I should stop it because it's bad for the black people. If you don't like something that come on the screen, bitch, don't watch. I don't like what came on the screen, so I stopped watching. So I stopped talking about it. So, but I will watch the reunion for y'all because I know y'all want us to do that. So we will talk about it. But Jocelyn got to lay off that stuff. She really did. That's not cute and it's not a good look. Yeah, allegedly.
Because I need my check.
She has to lay off that stuff.
Allegedly.
And then Stevie J going allegedly. Then Stevie J, no, this ain't alleged. Stevie J ain't gonna tell Funky Dineva, bitch, stay in your lane in a DM because he talked about Jocelyn and he posted the videos and stuff. I couldn't believe that was happening. Like,
he sent a DM to Funky Dineva talking about stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane about Jocelyn.
What did Funky Dineva say?
He just was writing about her, you know, allegedly her snorting coke and doing this and doing that, and he posted the video of her in the studio reading all the singers and stuff. So
I heard she read Beyonce.
Child, she didn't read Beyonce to me.
What did she say? I didn't see it.
Child, I don't remember what she said, but it didn't sound like a read. But some people gonna be the Beehive is gonna come for Linda Perry today because she talked about Beyonce and her songwriting skills. She used to be a part of 4 Non-Blinds, and then she actually started.
But why are we still talking about Beyonce and songwriting? Why is that even still a topic? That's like a topic from like 5 years ago.
Well, it's a topic because right now it's a topic because Linda Perry has a show coming out on VH1, and it's about her songwriting skills and her creating artists and writing music and stuff like that. So you know everybody has to ask the Beyonce what she's songwriting. So they said, what you think about Beyonce changing one name of a song and putting her name in the song and be considered a songwriter? Linda Perry kept it real. She kept it all the way real. But you know people are going to be ignorant about it. And she was respectful. But she said, hey, that's how it is today in this industry.
Right.
But I wouldn't do it. But shit, if somebody...
But why do we act like Beyonce's the only one that does it?
I know a lot of people do.
A lot of people who do it. And not only that, Beyonce does not even say she writes songs anymore. She doesn't even acknowledge that
she
topic
don't have to
anymore.
no more.
Bitch, you beat me to the punch. She doesn't. You really did, because I was going to segue into that. She doesn't even have to anymore. Just like you don't even see her doing interviews anymore. When's the last time you seen Beyonce sit down on somebody's couch and do an interview? A very long time. Like certain topics, I think is just old and irrelevant. Linda Perry, you said, made a good point, which she probably did. But at the end of the day, do we really care? Especially when you got Beyonce on a sold-out stadium tour with her husband.
But you know, a lot of songs, bitch. If I wrote a song and my fave got a chance to sing it, and if they want to change something and throw their name on it, bitch, I will take a cut. Cause bitch, I wrote a song for you. You want to sing my song? Most likely it's gonna be a hit, and more people are gonna come to me.
Right. But have you ever noticed that? With that happening with Beyonce, none of the people have ever come and said that, oh, bitch, you did this. And have you ever noticed that? It's always people that had nothing to do with that particular song that is complaining. Like the actual songwriters of the songs that she said that she wrote, none of them have ever come out. Maybe because she probably did, or the studio probably paid them off. But none of them did it. What is that thing? If it's not fixed, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
When you get the healthy check after writing a Beyonce song, bitch, I don't think you would run your mouth.
Bitch, what? What? Hell no.
So y'all that's going to the Atlanta show, I want y'all to tell us how it was. I hear that Houston is the next stop. And you know that Georgia Dome, I told my friend Joe Nathan, there's no bad seat in the Georgia Dome, and he said he was in a nosebleed seat, but he saw everything and everybody had a good time.
Why is the Georgia Dome?
The Georgia Dome is huge. It holds over 70,000
Well, the Georgia
seats.
Dome, this Atlanta show already took place.
But I was there. I went to the Georgia Dome for WrestleMania, and even when I was at the top, because I wanted to take pictures, I could see everything. There was no bad seat. It was like no matter where we went.
He was upset that he may have a bad seat.
Yeah.
Well, how did he say he liked it? Because the show already passed.
He enjoyed it. You know, I was the first person he texted.
Well, I didn't hear anybody. First of all, people that I knew in Philly who was, because this one girl that I used to work with, she said all the way at the top, and she had the videos of her all the way at the top, and she said she had the time of her life all the way at the top.
And I seen that Bejan was there too.
I had the time of my life all the way at the bottom.
He said, you were right. There are no bad seats. 20 minutes till showtime. I'm wearing my Skorpion show tank. I love you. Love the concert. Now I can watch a review and everything.
Right, so he had a good time. I think when you're in the same room with Jay-Z and Beyonce, there's no such thing as a bad seat. It's really not.
But I really couldn't see her face where we was at. I don't know. Maybe it's because because you know they inside of a dome. I don't know, but I couldn't see their face unless I looked at the screen. But I could see them moving.
But I also explained that if you were sitting all the way at the top and you were looking at the stage, you really couldn't see them on the stage because of the fact that all the lights from the stage. So people up at the top really were looking at the screens because of the fact that you couldn't see them because there was all those lights flashing on the stage and shit. Look, I was close, so I can see.
Oh, I thought you was about to say something. I thought you was about to spill some ticks.
No, I was just gonna say I was close, so I could see them and the screen. You know?
Oh, okay.
Somebody said to me, she was looking at my phone. She said, "How was you recording the screen and not paying attention to the show?" I said, "No, I had this phone like this, and I had my face like that because I could see them."
And it didn't matter where I was at because I can hear them. Because y'all knew I was somewhere else, but I was still watching too, running up and down the house. Had a good ass time.
But it just so happens that we were in front of that big screen, and so it was like she was close right there.
And speaking of just screens and stuff, on the TV screen, Whitney Houston's movie will not have Whitney Houston's music in the movie.
So,
however,
or you mean her voice?
Her voice. But there will be songs recorded by Deborah Cox as Whitney Houston.
Okay, so let me just say this. Can I just say this? Can I just be real honest? So why is this movie even being made?
I don't know. I don't know.
First of all, we saw the pictures of Bobby Brown. The guy who's playing Bobby Brown looks nothing like Bobby Brown. Not even, they couldn't even improvise a gap. He looks nothing like Bobby Brown. They had the promo shot pictures of the Bobby and Whitney, you know, with Yaya and the guy, and people were leaving comments saying that Bobby and Whitney
don't look like
but
Bobby.
They didn't even know each other around that time when she did that, or whatever the case may be. Regardless, they don't, this is not in the big screen, which I want it to be, because I think a movie about Whitney Houston's life should be on the big screen.
They said this movie is about the story of Bobby and Whitney.
Okay, well that should be on the big screen too. Hello? Can you, hello? Bitch? Are you kidding me? Hello? Wait a minute. Real quick.
Yeah, you said,
no, real quick. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait.
That should be on the big screen too. Look at this shit. Don't look at that. You tried it. Where's that at? Hold up, because I'm about to find it. No, it's on this one. What? That should really be on the big screen. Bobby and Whitney, the life of them? Oh boy. Oh boy. Where is that at? I'm about to find it.
You looking for the picture? I know what the picture look like.
No, I'm not looking for no picture. I'm looking for a video. Y'all telling me that this shouldn't be on the big screen? This type of shit?
Being Bobby Brown. I know that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I am. Man, I'm gonna find it.
When they was dancing at the lobby?
No, not when they was dancing in that lobby. Bitch, you're trying me.
Find it, girl.
I'm trying to. I don't see it, and I just...
So, in the meantime,
playing it.
what we never got a chance to report is that 2 weeks ago, Bobby Christina did apologize to...
As she should have.
She apologized to Angela Bassett, but only if she offended anyone's feelings.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is an apology.
Yes.
Let me just go back. Whitney and Bobby's life is a big screen thing. That's not a little screen with commercials and all that. No, that's a big screen thing. They don't have it on the big screen. The Bobby who's playing Bobby doesn't look like Bobby. They haven't got the rights or the permission to use Whitney Houston's voice or any of her songs that she recorded in the movie. So now they've hired Deborah Cox to play Whitney Houston's voice and sing.
But at least Deborah can sing. And she did record a song.
Nobody's saying that she can't sing,
I know, but it's messed up. It's
not
messed up.
Whitney Houston.
You want, when you have a biopic, you want the sound, the fucking music.
Why not just get Deborah Cox to play Whitney Houston? For all that.
No.
Like, come on.
But if y'all want to talk about a biopic, I think that we all should go to the movies on August 1st and go see the James Brown biopic Get On Up. I've been seeing commercials for it, but I haven't really seen like the actors or the actresses in the movie like on TV promoting it.
When does it come out?
August 1st. That's in 2 weeks.
Probably next week you'll probably see it. Because I'm sure they'll have him on 106 & Park.
And they have the actor that played Jackie Robinson. He's playing James Brown, and he sounds like James Brown from the.
He looks like him too in that movie.
Yeah. So I hope it's real good, And then you notice that Abilene Clark and Miss Minnie, they in the movie again together.
You tried it.
The Help is my fucking movie, y'all.
Is this The Help Part 2?
No, it's not. Trust is not. And they both got TV shows coming out this fall. But see, what's her name? Viola Davis is on ABC with How to Get Away with Murder. That's going to come on after Scandal, and then oh my God, what was her name? I can't remember her name. But she's going to be on Fox with the Red Band Society where they're in the hospital. And I want to give a shout out to Stuart Scott. That's on ESPN. Last night he received the Jimmy V prestigious, what is it? No, oh my God, Perseverance Award. where he has been struggling for 7 years with this rare type of cancer. And I don't want to go word for word with what he said about losing your battle to cancer, but he said it's not really losing your battle to cancer. It's how you live and how you fought with it. And, you know, they showed his story, you know, with his daughters. They had his oldest daughter speak about the situation, him being approved for this new type of cancer research study that they're doing. And I didn't even know that he had cancer. I didn't know that at all, but I know that he's been on ESPN since I can remember. And, you know, it was just that was a real powerful 15-minute segment that they did. And if you missed it, I will put the link inside the more info box so you guys can check it out. If you need any inspiration on no matter what you're going through, I think that you will be inspired after, you know, hearing this message. Yeah. And what else? And Drake, I think Drake did okay, but I was really surprised, like, why is he on here at the ESPYs? Did you? Oh, you were sleeping. So.
No, but the ESPYs always have performances. Remember when
he wasn't performing, he was hosting. Like, he had an opening monologue and everything.
Well, Drake is a big sports fan.
Oh yeah, he's
a big sports fan. So I mean, and then it's Drake. You got to think about it. They're using what they can to get what they want. Drake is a big sports fan. Drake is a huge rapper, so that draws in more audience.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that
no, there is no yeah, but you know.
Listen. I don't want to say nothing bad about him.
Who, Drake?
It's nothing bad I want to say. I just think that when you think of a rapper, you think I'm always having like this little hardcore image, and he doesn't give me that at all. It was more.
Well,
like he could be in touch with his feminine side, I would say, but he still did a good job last.
That's not necessarily true because look at Common. He's a rapper. Common's not hardcore.
Common's a man.
Wale's a rapper. He's not hardcore. And Wale got Meek Mills together too in that yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And, you know, I side with Wale because first of all, and I had to tell one of my friends this on Instagram because she posted this post about Meek Mills and saying how she agreed with Meek Mills because Meek Mills, for those of you who don't know, he tweeted like last week and called Wale out for not publicly promoting Meek Mill's new album that's coming out. I guess everybody on the Money Team, MoneyGram, whatever that's called, was promoting the album, except for Wale, who's his label mate. And Meek Mills felt some type of way, so he called him out and called Wale corny and a cornball and said that Wale has always been a hater on him and told him not to text or call him no more. Just real nonsense. So this girl that I know, I love her to death. She sided with Meek Mill, so I had to let her know, sometimes you don't, I thought that what Meek Mills did was very childish and stupid. Okay, he didn't publicly support or tell people to buy your album. And I had to let her know. I have a whole bunch of friends and family who know that I do this show, who've known for 6 years that I do this show, and some of them have never, ever publicly supported this show. But I would never call them out on it because that's my family and I still love them. And whether they publicly support it or not, I'm still getting a check, and those people who watch are still going to watch. So you don't need Wale to publicly support your album, Meek Mills.
It just shows you the difference between the two.
Yes, and Wale was very, very mature about it. He was very mature about it, and I liked his response. I really did, and I'm sure a lot of people on Meek Mill's team couldn't grasp or fully comprehend what Wale was trying to say because he was using a lot of big words and sophisticated terms. I'm sure a lot of them didn't understand it.
Any problem that you have with somebody, don't put it on social media. Call them up and talk to them and talk about it.
And then, Meek Mills, you call him out, being corny. How corny is that of you? If you had this problem with him, then you should have let him know. You don't publicly call him out like that. Just because somebody... They don't always have to publicly... I mean, it's nice that your friends support you, but everybody is not going to always support you. I have this girl that goes to my church. I'm not going to say her name, but she pulled me to the side one day, and she said, you know what, Miguel? My family, they know all the stuff that I do, and none of them ever come up to any of my events, and they don't never support me. And that touched me. That really did touch me. But I told her, it don't matter if they support you. You keep doing you because I got a lot of family and friends who don't support. I mean, it's not that they don't support this show. They love, the fact that we do what they do. But I don't see recognition from them or anything like that. But that doesn't stop me from doing. Who gives a fuck? I don't care if they don't support this show. What? I'm doing my show. What? I don't like. Come on, Meek Mills, grow up. If you get upset every time somebody doesn't publicly support you, you got a long way to go in this industry. You got a long way to go. And then I used a reference to Jay-Z. I said you would never see Jay-Z do something like this. And she says, oh well, he's not up there with Jay yet. I said, but that's all the more reason why he shouldn't act like that. You know, he should not act like that. If he's trying to get up there with Jay-Z, where Jay-Z is, then he should model himself after Jay-Z. You don't see Jay-Z doing stupid stuff like that, especially if Meek Mills looks up to Jay-Z, because we know he looks up to Jay-Z. Yeah, so why would you act like that?
Bitch, you better preach, because ain't nothing else I can say. But
there's nothing else to say.
I do think that I do hear that they might be dropping the sentence thing of him being in jail for 3 to 6 months, because the other cop that was suing him, or the person, whoever it was, dropped a lawsuit against him.
So I wonder if he's going to get out before his concert. Look, and if he don't, is all those people going to get their money back?
I don't know. And he had a concert at the Waco.
He's getting I think so. Yeah, I think so. But let me tell you, it is going to sell out.
Yeah, but he's gonna. I think he's really going to change after this. But I think they threw him in jail because he tried to sue the city a couple months ago. So there's like, oh bitch, you want to sue us? Then
we're going to then you're going to jail. We're going to say you going to jail for parole violation. We got to stop the camera real quick because I got to go downstairs to get something covered. I'm ready for that.
I'm just saying.
They planned that because somebody caught it as soon as that plane exploded. Because
somebody caught the video.
Yeah, somebody recorded. No, not of it falling, but of the explosion. Watch, you're gonna keep seeing at the top screen where the fireball flies up. That means that the plane had just hit the ground when you see the fireball, because now all you see is smoke. Mm-hmm. So they knew what they was doing, unless somebody was walking and seeing that plane coming down.
Sky. But yeah. But I was supposed to talk about this in the beginning of this video, but there's this lady that left a comment on our channel, because y'all know I had that. Oh my God, I hate talking about it, but I had to tell my mom, like, because she be asking, like, are they watching my videos? And say, yes, Mom. They watch, but not like our videos. Mm-hmm. So, like, you know, so we want to try to change some stuff. So she just, my mom, you know, pour her heart out, say that it hurt her feelings about it. But I was like,
that nobody was watching?
Well, she didn't get as many views as us. But I was like, well, that hurt me too, having to tell her that. Mm-hmm. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll have to just.
How many views does she get on average?
I would say average like 5,000.
That's a lot of views.
Yes, but she wants more people to watch. So,
well, I think your mom has to kind of understand, and I think maybe you should have better explained it to her, that it took us a long time to get the views that we get too.
Yeah, and people watch us for the gossip, but everybody doesn't. Everybody doesn't watch everything.
Everything. So and she has her own audience, just like we have our own audience. Just see the fireball.
I missed it.
You missed the fireball. See the smoke coming up. But what I was saying is, just like a lot of times, some people may watch when it's two of us, or they may not watch when it's just you.
Yeah.
Or they may not watch when it's just me. Being as though it's never been just me. But you know what I mean? So people have their preference. And everybody may not like her, you know, not like what she's saying, but they may not just be interested in what she has to say. But I think that 5,000 views for just her is a lot of damn views.
And don't let me not post a video, because
that's a lot of views.
People, now when I didn't post a video, anybody say shit. But when I didn't post my mom video, they're like, hey, I'll be looking for that video.
Right. It takes time. It takes time. And then I think you should, again, maybe you can better explain to her, like, Mom, look, when me and Mikkel first started, we didn't get a lot of views. We were lucky if we got 10,000 views. I remember when we got like our first 20,000 views, and I was excited.
I remember when we got our first 1,000 subscribers.
Right. Remember how excited we were, and now we don't even pay attention to no more. You know, I mean, it just takes time.
Yeah, it takes time. But there was this lady.
I'm going downstairs and tell your mom, oh, grow up.
Ooh, don't do it, because she already made a
well, she is.
Okay. You say that for my dad.
She look at me and say, you can get the fuck out. That's shit on me. You can get the fuck out.
But it was this lady that left a comment. Her channel was called Cooking with Caroline. So I'm like, okay, now let me see if she really cooking. Mm-hmm. I went to her channel.
And she was cooking.
Cooking ain't even a word. Baking, cooking, frying. Oh my God.
Well, you know, I have a cousin who's been dying to get on our show. She does the same thing. Her channel is where her cooking and
she got a YouTube channel?
I think Cookie still has it. Her name is Cookie Dough, and she's been trying to get us on because she's a...
Okay.
And she's been trying to get us on,
Well,
so she can so we can do a segment. Yeah.
We'll tell her.
Well, we got to figure out what we're gonna do it now, because now we're serious about it.
Yes.
And she can come, and she's.
Yes, I want some of that food. Like I want some of this food this Caroline girl was making. So I want y'all to go over and subscribe to her channel, because I know I don't see a lot of cooking channels, let alone a black cooking channel on YouTube. And one of her recipes had like over 100,000 views just for food cooking.
Wow.
So I want y'all to go over there to Cooking with Caroline. The link is inside the more info box. Check her out and tell her I sent y'all. And you know, watch all the other YouTubers too. You know, we all in this together. Ashley, Rocks, Bondi Blue, A Connection TV. Much love from Kentucky. Messy Mouse. I talked to Messy Mouse this week. He's trying to come to the barbecue. So I hope that he makes it. And yeah, y'all have a good weekend. We're out of here. Peace.
Bye. Why is, what's the name of 106 Park guest host?
Who?
Abby Lee Miller.